So, of course, we're going to talk about Dragon Ball, but I just wanted to start out. Who is Stephanie Nadolny? Who are you? Like, how would you describe yourself?
Well, I'm a natural-born performer, vocalist, mimic, musical theater type person. I grew up with music in the household, thankfully. Grew up with all kinds of different music from the 50s to the 80s and beyond as I got older. And I always had an affinity for music and voices and anything that the voice can be capable of doing. So that was my fascination from a very, very young age, singing songs, and then getting into school activities, musical theater, choir, show choir. I also had an affinity for dancing, so I did lots of dance as a child, ballet and tap, and got into more of that in drill team and pom-pom type dance squads. We had to move around a lot. I've lived in 4 states, and as a child, that was not easy, especially with the line of work I was going into, because it feels like I had to start all over every time we moved to try to establish some kind of, home base with everything. But so as I got older, I participated in anything from talent shows to special events. Right out of high school, I joined a show band as I was going to college and started touring with a internationally known show band called Vince Vance and the Valiants, featuring the vivacious vixens of rock and roll, Venus, Violet, and Victoria. And some would come and go, but we all had V names, and so it was very theatrical and visually stimulating. We had choreography, costume changes. So I was well on my way, at the age of 18, 19, into pursuing a career full-time in vocal performance. We did a lot of stuff in the studio. We recorded for albums and, backup vocals for various projects. I started working with other bands in the region, and things kind of progressed from there. Started getting into more voice acting opportunities, mostly character voices. That seems to be what I'm best at. A lifetime of making up my own shows growing up, and coming up with different voices was kind of already something I was doing. And I think as I got older, it just kind of became more refined and a little bit more developed with experience. And from there, I got referred to a company called Jemmy Toys, where they would hire people to come in and be the voices of various characters that the soundbite would eventually go into a toy.